Mic check. Mic check. Well, no Twitch. Restream down again. Restream is down again, unfortunately, everyone. I am sorry, but yeah, that fucking sucks. That's annoying as hell. See, that's 2 nights in a row with Restream. I need to find a better service. My internet didn't go down. I could see you all chatting. I could still see you all chatting. Right, guys, I'm gonna go grab a smoke while everyone comes back in. I'm really sorry. That's Restream. Restream went down again. I can access YouTube servers again, but I can't access Restream. So looks like no Twitch again. I'm sorry. That's fucking annoying. I'm gonna go grab a smoke and a coffee because that's pissed me off. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, the weird thing is though, is my internet didn't go down, guys. I could see everyone chatting on YouTube and Twitch, and it won't let me access the Restream servers. So yeah, sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, hopefully it won't go back now. Hopefully it won't go down now. I don't think it went down last night after I switched to just for YouTube only, right? I think after I went YouTube only last night, it didn't go down, so yeah. Right, so that's done. So I need to, well, technically I could probably do it like that, but nah, let's not cheat. So let me find my wick. There it is. Bit of solder wick. So yeah, I'm blaming Restream, to be honest, because my internet was up. Might be any DNS problem on Virgin's site. It could be, but I'm still blaming Restream. Fuck 'em. Right, so I'm going to wick this away. Let's trim that solder braid. Hey, Delta, thank you, dude. Thank you, Delta. I appreciate that, mate. Why do I not like BT? Because BT are extremely oversold. They're extremely slow. They claim you've got fibre, yet still give you a phone line for your internet. And they just suck. Virgin Media, for the most part, are good. Virgin Media, for the most part, don't go down. Right, so there we go. That's good. Right. Am I hidden on this channel? No, you're not, mate. I can see you. You got no reason to be hidden, have you? Alright, so to give that a clean. Do. Bob, how do you, mate? Right, there we go. So yeah, this is a PS5 Wi-Fi chip. Danny, how's it going, mate? How you doing, buddy? This is so we had a short on the Wi-Fi area on a PS5. It wouldn't turn on, and I removed the Wi-Fi IC because I thought it was the Wi-Fi IC, and it turns out it was one tiny cap. Alright, so I'm just going to clean that Starlink. Hell no, I wouldn't give that claim my money. Honestly, I'm waiting for Hyper Optic to come to Wolverhampton. That will be a very glorious day. Right, okay, so let's add a little tad of flux. I'm going to add some to the mat as well, because it'll help to hold the chip. Well, once it sets anyway. It'll just help to hold the chip slightly while I drop some solder balls on it. There you go. So I'm going to use 0.76mm. And just place them one by one. And it should help it to stay still, but it's not. Alright, so I'll be in focus mode for a minute. Stop sticking to the tweezer. I need to hold this chip with something. There we go. All right. So let's finally get this reballed. I can clean off my tweezers. And then I can reball this without worrying about it moving. You have a little bit of contamination. Probably going to need more balls than that. I'll just drop a few more on. So these might look too small, but when they melt, it will flow all of the balls onto the pad evenly, and it will fill the pads up. So Don't worry if they look too small, as long as they're all the same size and there's enough solder on them to make a contact with the motherboard, then it's absolutely fine. Whoops. Get off my tweezers. They don't have to be dead centre either. And there's more than enough distance between each ball that they don't generally tend to merge. But as long as these are the same size and that every ball is even once it's melted, then it's going to be fine. I'll just hope now that we haven't got any more issues when I put this Wi-Fi IC back on. I'm not really paying much attention to chat right now because I'm kind of focused on just getting this done. I will check out chat in a minute. Just as soon as I've done this. There we go. Okay, cool. Having intermittent problems. Typical. Right, okay, so I'm going to drop my airflow down to 1%. And I'm just going to stick at 480 degrees Celsius. It doesn't really matter. But my airflow's at 1%. It's got really low airflow. That wasn't even in focus for you guys. I apologise. So let's just flow these solder balls on. You'll see them all start to flow and cover the pads. It's going to be just beautiful. Okay, we ready? About 3, 2, 1. Yep, it's starting to flow. Alright, I can increase my airflow in a second. Couple of balls which are playing up a little bit. Let's just let this settle. So I'm going to wait for these balls to all go dull. Thank you, Matthew. Probably not going to go dull actually. Let's just increase the airflow to 20%. Let's go 20. and let's give it a bit of a flux flood. There we go. Time for the reflow. Hang on, we've got no flux on this one side. There we go, that's better. Right, you ready? Come on, one solder ball. There we go. That's done. Wasn't too bad, was it? Okay. Just move some sheet out of the way. Right, I'm going to get the board back out, because next I need to prepare the board. Okay, so let's just add some flux. I think I might have already done this, but I'm going to replace the solder again. I'm pretty sure I've already done this though. No, I haven't. Alright, well, it's cool. There we go. Yeah, I'm live, right? What's up? Everything alright? Rachel's my sister, by the way. He's concentrating. Right. Let's just clean this up. You got your car back, Rach? I was going to call you, but didn't want to stop your stream. Well, what's up? If you need me, then I'll mute the stream. Teach me, how can I do that? How can you do what, mate? If you need me and it's important, just phone me and I'll mute the stream. If it's not important, then don't phone me. Robin Fox. Yeah, 600 quid, wasn't it? Did the AA pay for it though? And if they did they pay you the full 500? Yeah, ain't important. Okay, cool. If you have a fume extractor. No, fume extractors are for pussies. Well, I do have one. I just haven't got it installed. Yeah. No, I do recommend getting a fume extractor, but there's only me here. I'm only risking my own health, so yeah. No, this is the Wi-Fi IC, buddy, not the safe bridge. They will 500 back to send the invoice off and claim it back. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did say earlier you had to pay it first. There we go. Okay. I like the smell of good leaded solder. It's not really, well, it is the solder because you're breathing in lead technically, but it's more the flux fumes than anything. Right then, let's get this Wi-Fi IC installed, and then hopefully this works. Alright, so orientation's fairly easy on this. You've got one ball missing here, and you can line that up with there. So it's fairly straightforward, and lining it up as well, you've got some guides in the corners. But with any BGA, if you haven't got guides, what you can do, if you look at that, that's slightly out of line, and if I wiggle it, can you see it moving? So it's going to move until you get it locked into place, and then it's alright. And that was a bad example. It's going to move until you get it locked into place, and then it should be absolutely solid because it's biting onto the board. There you go. There's my fingerprint. Don't set me up for murder. Right, so I'm gonna flow this down partially before I add some flux. Just got to be careful of this connector as well. I don't want to melt this connector. So I'm going to keep the airflow moving. So if you keep the airflow moving, you shouldn't melt the connector. You might singe it a little bit, like a very minute amount, but if you keep the airflow moving constantly, you're not going to melt it. Right, that should be locked in enough. I need the tools. How can I get it? Well, the best. I've got a video on a budget setup. If you want to look for a budget setup, type in the coder budget setup. You'll find the video. I'll get you a link, but I'm in the middle of this at the minute. I think it moved. No, it's yeah, it has slightly moved actually. I think I just moved when I added flux, didn't it? It wasn't set. Alright, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh, I knocked it. Oh, okay then. Well, that's my fault then. I'll tell you what I'll do. Rather than faffing around trying to save that connector, I'm going to do it from under the board. So I'm going to heat it up from under the board the same way I removed it. Doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. No, don't use Kapton tape, mate. Not on a BGA. Never use Kapton tape on a BGA. You will squash all of the balls. And just like any man, it's not good when you squash your balls. Alright, so I'm going to heat up from underneath. You can see it just in that little hole there. So I'll heat it from underneath and it'll pull itself into line. And you'll see it drop down. Can you solder my light back on electric scooter? Yeah, just pop it down. I'd have to bring my soldering iron outside though. Ow, I've got flux dripping on my hand. So this should sit down in a minute. Just like that, look. It's slightly out of line at the minute. There we go. Kid's bossed it. Cool. That's a good job. That's done. Let's just inspect. Let's see if we can see under there. Yeah. Looks good. Cool. I am back again, indeed, yes. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks absolutely fine. 300 watching and only 49 likes. That is a joke. I'm not happy with you guys. Come on. I'm sitting here burning my... Look at this. Look what I do for you guys. And you can't even like the stream. That's just shocking. I do that for you guys and you don't even like the stream. So mean. So mean, it's unreal. Why didn't you call this burn? I was in the workshop. Oh, would you like the stream? Thank you, dude. Hey, that's just skyrocketed to over 100 likes. Thank you. Right. We liked it when you didn't mess up and the sound. When you didn't mess up the sound and the sound. The burn mark is a paid actor. The more likes, the more videos. Yeah. The more you like, and the more you show that you enjoy the streams, the more I stream. That's not true. I usually don't stream on a Tuesday. I was just wanted to. Right. Drippy drip drip drip. It's just isopropyl alcohol. It's not a major issue. I will sort the thermal, well, the liquid metal out as long as it turns on. Let's just hope it does. Let's just hope it turns on. Short gone. The short wasn't actually on the Wi-Fi IC, mate. This is a replacement IC, but the short wasn't on the Wi-Fi IC. I took it off thinking it was, and it wasn't. Which sucks. But it's not that bad to reboard it. Like it's like 50 something balls, something like that, so it's not too bad. Let's turn my audio down for a second, just in case it cocks up again. It's a PS5H. Is it going to cock up? No, it's not. Okay, is it going to turn on? Yes, it is. Kaboom! Oosh! That's what I'm talking about. And she's fixed. Oh yes. Oh no. It's overheating. Ow! Ow! Guess I shouldn't try and power it while I've got no heatsink screwed down. Boom. Right. Sort out the liquid metal, shall we? Thank you, Colin. I appreciate that, dude. Much appreciated, mate. Right. It's liquid metal. Dun, 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 dun. It's liquid metal. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Just sorting this liquid metal out and then we'll be good to go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's way too much, that's way too much, that's way too much. Give me that back, thank you. There we go. Scooter's more useful than a PS5. Oh dear. Right, well, let's get it on. You got a PS5 Xmas 2021, but you're only but you're on PC games more. To be fair, I mean, my kids do play theirs, but I'm not a fan of them. I think that they're way too overrated for a start. But the hardware in them, yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's not the best. They could have done better. Can you use MX4 on the PS5? You can't, no. It will overheat, mate. They run far too hot to be able to get away with it, unfortunately. It's all about the Xbox. It's all about the Game Pass. Dun, 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 dun. Cheers, Michael. Right, okay. Are you ready? Because I know I am. Boom. Ready to get this bitch working. Oh yeah. Okay, TV's on. There we go. And is it going to boot into the OS? Is it going to boot into the OS? We have HDMI signal. Damn it. So if I ever get the right source. Boom. White light, baby. And now it's rebooting as I switch the camera over. Of course it is. There we go. There we go. And remember, I'm not an expert. She be working. Get off, you'll scare them. People love me. What you on about? Do 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 do. We might have another issue. We might have another issue. Oh, it's rebuilding the database. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's why it wouldn't go to a white light. There we go. Alright, well, we have wireless controller sync. So that means the Wi-Fi IC is working now. We've got no antennas plugged in, so we're going to drop signal, which is always nice. I'll just connect them up, there we go. That's better. Did we get 4K? Yep. Dun, do 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 do. I'll tell you what, I'll zoom in. There we go. 3840, 2160. Yep, all seems to be working. Let's just test the Wi-Fi, make sure that works. Picks it up. Cool. Job done. Now I can go to bed and sleep. Well, cool. No worries, mate. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Internet's working, and it's just started downloading system updates. So, yeah, another job done. PS5's a crap. Yep, I agree. I agree. But yeah, another win to go with the other four there. Your mic sounds a bit loud today. It shouldn't do, mate. It's got I've got audio limiter on it, so it's possible to power on PS4 without soldering an HDMI port. Yes, if you've got no HDMI port, it will power on. Yes. Not impressed with the amount of them failing. Not a good look for Sony. I agree, Malik. Yeah. When you next live, probably Friday, mate. Most likely Friday. I'm not finishing yet. I bought an Xbox Series X which come today, so I'm going to try and fix that. And I'm not going to put this back together till morning. Right, I'm going to shut this down. Cool. There we go. Started a war now in the chat. PS4 is better than X crap box. Yeah, that's another win though. So just for anyone that wasn't here, so the issue with this was it had a beep on and then no power issue. So it's a fairly common thing to basically just beep and not turn on. And usually it's down to usually it's down to a short on one of the main power rails, so that can be the 1.1, the 1.8, the 3.3, 5 volt or 12. Well, it wouldn't be 12 volt because 12 volt would put it all down and it wouldn't attempt to turn on. So anything other than 12 volt. But this one, while I was probing around with the multimeter, I accidentally put my hand just there. And I could, even though the console wasn't turned on, I was checking for voltages. I was checking for the 1.8 volt line here. I accidentally put my hand there and felt a hotspot. And after much digging, it turned out to be... Come on, focus, you prick. There you go. It turned out to be just that one little cap there. So you can see where I've removed that cap at the top? That was all that was stopping this console from turning on. Absolutely ridiculous. A part that costs literally less than a penny. Less than a penny that would cost. And because of that, the customer's got to pay me £100. So yeah, because of that, the customer's got to pay me £100 and £50 compensation because I burnt myself. So yeah, they owe me 50 quid compensation plus £100 for the repair. Anyway, that's another one done. Happy days. I'm happy. We got another one working. You like fixing them? I do actually enjoy working on PS5s, yeah. I think the main thing with the PS5s is it's still kind of fresh. So I'm still coming across many different issues, right? Round it up to 300. The £100 is more about your knowledge and not the part. It is, yeah. It's more about the fact that I can safely and successfully repair them, right? It's not about what it costs to repair it. I mean, if chips cost so much, like let's say for example, PS5 encoders, I have to add some money onto that to offset the price because it's an expensive chip that costs £30 each. But if this had gone to Sony's flat rate for any repair on a PS5 with data loss, just to put this into context, they do not recover your data. They will not fix this board at component level. All they will do is send you a replacement console. That is it. They'll send you a replacement console and they'll say, right, you can be happy with it. So the fact that I'm able to recover or rather save the customer's data, while at the same time repairing the board that they've got in a much quicker time scale than Sony could, because Sony's got around about a 2-month backlog right now on repairs. They, you know, I can sleep well at night knowing that I'm giving them a good value for money at £100 flat rate for board repairs, unless it requires an expensive chip. If it requires an expensive chip and that's going to be specifically the encoder or the safe bridge, then I have to add the cost of the chip on top. But yeah, I do charge a flat rate for board repairs on the PS5, just because, yeah.
Anonymous tip $6.91. Great content. Thumbs up.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the dono as well, mate. But yeah, I'm going to put this back together tomorrow. I'm not going to worry too much about it tonight because I want to work on another one on the live stream. So if you're watching this back as a video, this will make a video. So if you are watching it back as a video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I appreciate you watching. Is he moaning about the burn? The customer owes me 50 quid. Compensation, dude. Don't know why I'm calling my sister dude, but yeah. Compensation. But yeah, that will make a video, just because it's a new issue. And that's what I'm enjoying so much about these at the minute, because for the most part, I don't. you guys know that I don't generally, you know, brag or anything like that. But for the most part, I'm the one that's discovering the issues, and to put my name to it and say, right, I did that. Like that's nice. That's nice to know that people are finding the issues on their console because of my research and my work. It's awesome. Honestly, it's a great feeling, and that's why I enjoy it so much. Especially on the PS5s. Got a licky wound. Is it your wanking hand? It is. It is. Because I like to have a stranger wank. So I'm left-handed. And stranger wank is when you have a wank with your other hand. So, yeah. I'm left-handed. You say you don't brag, stop chatting shit, you tool. I've got a present for you, mate. Yeah. A present for you. That's for you. Don't spend it all at once, you cunt. Oh, right, can you get me some gloves? Blow it up, he might like it. That was for Danny Prater. Dude! Dude! Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. You have long fingers. That's what she said. Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to say, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Not like in the old job, but probably get you some. Sweet. Spit on it first. Fuck that. Stick it in dry. Dry your eyes, mate. Can get millions of COVID tests. He's at the streets. It is indeed. Right, I'm gonna go get an Xbox Series X, which I bought off eBay. Do you wanna build a snowman? I don't know the fucking rest. So I'll fix a PS5, man, because everyone knows I'm the best. And I wonder why I'm not getting none. Dude, I get plenty. Ask Danny's missus. Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys and girls. Okie dokie. Right, I'm back. Here we go. Is my sister still here? No, we're talking. Can run a Pentium laptop on Windows 10? I've never tried. Right. Yeah, have a good night, Andrew. Cheers for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it, mate. Right, okay, so finally a proper console. This is one I bought off eBay. I'm not going to load up my desktop just in case it plays up on me. So I'll show you on my phone instead. Oh, Rachel texts me. Right, one moment. While I just find this listing. Series X. Sold items. Filter. Condition. Parts. Do you want to build a snowman? Here it is. Alright, so it says I missed out on this because I'm on my other account, but this is the one I bought. You can just about make out the sticker. Or maybe you can't. Alright, never mind. Anyway, this is the console I bought. I'll take a screenshot for the video, but of the account when I'm logged into it. I don't want to switch over to my desktop on the other account because it might end up fucking up the audio again. But Xbox Series X 1TB 4K, faulty no power. I paid £210 plus $14.99 postage for this, and it says warranty void opened, port condition all good, console able to power on, no, blah blah blah. Fault no power, console beeps when you press the power button, but it does not power on. So yeah, should be interesting. It should be interesting. So let's see what happens with it first. Okay, here we go. Okay, so right, so it is beeping and just turning straight back off. Bang. Okay, that could be a power supply issue. Fat Man just said it could be a power supply issue as well. That could very well be a power supply issue, but it could also be... I'm wondering if someone took the SSD out of this, to be honest. The warranty seal has been broken. At least I've done it clean, which is not bad. So let me move my coffee out of the way. Bring my smoke back into action, because this is probably going to be a stressful one. So I paid £247 in total for this. Make it go boom for Rachel. If Rachel pays for it, Rachel's got more money than me. So if Rachel pays for it, then yeah, I will. Do you wanna build a snowman? You wanna see smoke? Not happening. Fuck off, I'm skint. Now that's bullshit. Check that HDMI port. It looks fine, mate. It looks fine. Right, let's just pop the back off. So, right then, I'm gonna get it disassembled. Go light up a cig. Yeah, I agree. If you want to see smoke, go and light up a cig. I'd show you mine, but I'll get banned from YouTube if I do. Did someone clip the capacitor explosion earlier? So you can look at that. Right, okay, let's just... Let's just get this base off. There we go. Cool. On the plus side, if we can't fix the console, we've got a nice cup holder. I'll tell you what, I'm going to mount one of these into my desk like I did with them switches. How's that? I've got a spare one. I've got a couple spare actually. I'm going to make myself a cup holder with one of them. Take out the base screws, there we go. I better zoom out a little bit, can't really see much of what I'm doing. Is it a funny cig? No. My partner smokes it, but I don't. But you're not allowed to promote, you're not allowed to promote things like that on YouTube, so you have to be careful what you're showing. Right, just fun at parties. You can have her, mate. You can have her. I'm sure her boyfriend won't mind you taking her off his hands. Well, I don't know if I took this screw out. I'm not an object. I didn't say you was. Didn't say you was, my dear. Did not say you was. Oh, I phoned Nan earlier, right? Dad's mom. Well, obviously Dad's mom. There's only one I can phone. I'm going to arrange to go and see her on the weekend if you want to come. Right, okay, so... Now give in the doghouse. She's my sister, she can't put me in the doghouse. I'm sure Dan will give me away. Yeah. Sounds about right. Right, okay, so I'm going to move the boards out of the way, but I am going to get the power board out just to inspect it because they are known to explode. First dibs. No, that's fine. Power connector's fine. Alright. Cool. Right, so I'll get these screws out. This hasn't been put back together properly. We've got a cross-threaded screw there. So someone's been messy, who probably shouldn't have been. Have an auction for Rachel. First person to donate $100 gets that. How's that? She ain't worth much more. Whoops. $100. Yep. Not even pounds. I'll swipe right on Rachel. Other than on Pornhub. Rachel will just ban him if he pisses her off, don't worry. She's a moderator. I mean, it's just meant as a joke anyway, don't worry about it. What do the neighbours think of the strange noises from the attic? Oh, they know what I do. What happened to the PS shite? It was fixed. It was successful. Got a whopping 19 cents. Sold to the man who's broke. Yeah, Rachel would be banning people if it was pissing her off, so don't worry. I'll deliver myself to you. See, she's up for it, look. I'll deliver myself to you, I've just got my car back. Danny prefers sheep, yeah. What did Danny say? Let's have a look. Not me, G4, so now she looks like Phil with long hair. You prick. What a tosser. What a sleazeball. Right, there we go. Let's get this strap on off. Had a few tonight. Make sure you behave, mate. You've just got unbanned. Make sure you behave. This channel's becoming an OnlyFans for donations for a new computer. Yep, I'll sell my sister for a new computer. Right, okay, so yeah, because this is beep on beep off, I am gonna just have a look and make sure the SSD's intact for a start. Just make sure no one's took the SSD out. Best buddies, me and you. I wouldn't ban people, I'll give him as good as I get. Yeah, true. That's why I haven't said anything, because you're giving it back. So, right. So let's get that board out. All right. Let's have a look. Yep, the SSD's there. Hopefully, it's the right SSD. Alright, cool. There we go. So, happy days. That's present and correct. So the next thing I'll check then is just a new power supply, because it could very well be a power supply issue. So I'll check a replacement power supply before I go any further. So bear with me, I'll grab one. Okay. I'm not skinny long gone of them days. All right. Okay. Wait, what? Is this power supply faulty? I do have one power supply that's faulty somewhere and I don't know where it is. Or have I got this mixed up? No, it's definitely in the right way. That power supply might be faulty. Bear with me, let me grab another one. I'm gonna go literally right behind my desk now to get another power supply. So that's always a yay moment. Mr. B, how's it going, mate? Right, well I've got two more power supplies, so as far as I know these other two PSUs, if this one here is faulty then these other two are going to be good. First time you've seen inside the X. I've done quite a few of these now. Not all of them successful, but for the most part. Right, stuff that plate. I can't be bothered to keep putting that on and off. Let's just plug her in. So there's that. And that. And that. There we go. Why is it not even attempting to power on? Right, well I haven't frigging done anything to it, so what is the deal with this? So all I've done is swap the PSU. Check the front panel ribbon. No, I can hear the power supply trying to fire up when I'm pressing it. No. So it was beep on beep off and now it's completely no power. No, I've had the little cable plugged in, mate. Unless we've got a ribbon issue with that other ribbon. Let's just make sure we're getting 12 volts. Strippy fading on my TV. Ooh, that sucks. Let's just make sure we get 12 volts on both of these connectors. Mm, 11.82, that's close enough. The SSD's in, yeah. It's close enough and that's stable. Let's make sure we get it on this one. Yeah. Shouldn't be any reason why this isn't attempting to turn on. No, it's not turning on. Have you not your green switch? No, it's on. I'm getting 12 volts, mate. Right, let's why do I appear to not be getting power? It appears that the power supply is shutting off. No, them power supplies, at least 2 of those are working. At least 2 of those are working for sure. Right, let's have a look. Right, we're getting 25,000 ohms on that connector, so that's good. $500,000 ohms on that connector, so that's fine as well. There's no short to 12 volt. There's no short on the 12 volt roller. I think this is the original one. How has it gone from attempting to turn on to completely no power? That don't make any sense. How does that happen? I broke it. I haven't done anything, mate. I haven't done a thing. Don't make any sense. As far as I'm aware, these don't need everything connected up to work. As far as I know. As far as I'm aware, they don't need everything to work. Power button connectors the wrong way around. I don't think it is, mate. I'm gonna laugh my balls off if it is. Oh! Oh, I guess it is because the power connector's the wrong way around. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, never mind. I'm an idiot. Well, it's a good job no one saw that, isn't it? It's a good job no one saw that. Right? Noob. Alright, well I don't need everything plugged in. Okay. Exactly, so what? 332 people didn't just see me sit there trying to figure out what's going on because I plugged the connector in wrong. Nah, didn't happen. If no one saw it, it didn't happen. Yeah, try a different PSU. Already on it, mate, yeah. If no one saw it, it didn't happen. End of, alright? And no one saw it. So it didn't happen. Cheers, Phil. Oh dear. Did someone even mention checking it? No. Well, it's not the power supply. That's an SSD fault, guys. How much do you want to bet this is the wrong SSD? That's getting cut in the video. Oh, of course it is. Well, I am going to check one more PSU. In fact, I'll check them all just in case. I'll check all four. I mentioned it twice, you spanner. Nope. Fucked if it's an SSD. Yes, potentially yes. So, if this is an SSD fault, then we've got problems. Next, I paid 250 quid for this. I ain't giving up on this, dude. Cause I'm a maniac, maniac. It would stay on longer. No, not if it's the wrong SSD, it wouldn't. I'm just making 100% sure. Yeah, no, it's not the power supply. Win some, you lose some. That is true. Right, okay. Bin it, mate, next. Nah, I'm not bidding it. I can't just say, right, this is the SSD and then just call that gospel sort of thing. I've got to at least try and figure out what's going on, because it might not be the SSD. It's just that it is showing symptoms that it's the SSD. Let's change some RAM. Hell no. How about your bench feed 110 volts into the board? What you mean with this cable? Yeah, I'm going to see if I can read the SSD. Yeah, might not be a good idea to put that through it. You can't change the SSD now. Yeah, it might not be wise to put that through it. Too much should be 120. Not in the UK. Yeah, so here's the thing. I would not write this off if it was an SSD issue, because someone will find something to bypass it. So let me just grab my SSD reader. If I can find the fucking thing. You know I've got no chance of finding this reader now, right? Oh, I got the reader. Do I got the power cable? Do I got the power cable? That be the question. I do got the power cable. Sweet. Sweet for my sweets. Sugar for my heart. I'll never ever let you go into dead. Why you say that? Why do you say such a thing? Why you say such thing to me now? Right, just gotta plug her in. Right. USB. And now, because the button packed up on this the moment I bought it, I'm going to need to do that as well. Stick it in the shredder. So pop that in there, and then I need to short out the button. Ding dong. There we go. The SSD is reading. Just load up crystal disk info. There we go. Yeah, it's reading. I don't know if this is going to be the wrong one though. Hey, Mike.
Mike Yates super chatted $19.99.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that, dude. Right, so this is picking up the SSD. 310 perons, 2500. Yeah, 2500 peron hours, and it's reading as 100% good. So the reason I'm saying that I don't think it's going to be the wrong SSD is because of the peron hours. It doesn't look like a new SSD. So yeah. Right, well, what would anyone gain swapping the SSD? Well, if someone's tried to swap the SSD thinking it is that, then yeah. Hope it isn't the CPU. I'm sure we'll figure it out. And if not, I mean, I've got 150 quid in that, right? Because they're not cheap to buy. You know, I've got money's worth in parts in it. Like, I'm not gonna. I probably wouldn't lose money on it. Right, so SSD's back in. Let's move the reader out of the way. By the way, they're about £100 to buy. It's a Sabrent M.2 clone, cloning device. Did you buy this one? Yes, I did. I paid 240 something pound for it in total with shipping, or 220 something. Right, okay, so let's try and diagnose a power fault then. I think Rachel's left now. Sabrent is good. Yeah, Sabrent is pretty good, but the button's broke on that. Not sure I didn't answer. Didn't answer what, Rach? Right, okay, so really quickly, just before I do anything, I'm just going to check pin 19 on the HDMI port. And pin 18. They appear good. Let's check in diode mode these data lines. Hang on, that's the wrong way. 0.725. So I'm checking the data lines on the HDMI port. Just to see if we've got any abnormalities. Yeah, we're getting perfect readings on the data lines. And perfect readings on the HDMI circuit, full stop. He's always in the attic. Yeah, we're getting perfect readings on the HDMI port. So the reason I check the HDMI port is because the HDMI port can cause no power issues or beep on beep off issues. So yeah, this is a Rev 1 board, so this is one of the first revisions. The reason I know that is because on the new revisions this plate isn't here. So yeah, this hasn't seen that much use either, really. This has been off before, which is never good. You at work tomorrow, Rach? Yeah, this has definitely been off before. Hate trying to get these off. Eight till 2. Okay. Still think it's a RAM issue. I hope not. Rachel works with mentally challenged people. People with mental disabilities. Well, she's done BRB. No worries. Yeah, so Rachel works with people with mental disabilities. That thing looks sharp. Nah, it's fine. And physical. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Microsoft weren't fucking around when it come to this. They really weren't. It is a new drill, yeah. Yeah, Rachel takes some stick when it comes to work. There we go. Right. That's not had fresh thermal paste. Okay. Right, so I have come across beep on beep off issues with the Series X before, and a lot of the time it's down to a shorted rail. So let me just set up the microscope. I'm going to scan through. Why have I still got that message pinned, by the way? There we go. And then I'm gonna drink my coffee because my head's hurting, so I need painkillers. And you better get to sleep, Rach, if you're going to be in work at 8. It has its rewards that outweigh the bad. Stop stealing from the wallets while they're not looking then. I'm sorry. I'm joking. She doesn't do that. Oh, where's my power cable gone? Oh, where's my power cable? Is that just karma now for accusing Rachel of stealing? Just have the perfect amount of thermal paste. It has the perfect amount of dry thermal paste. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I got it, don't worry. There we go. Alright. Right we are then. Yes, Phil, it is. Alright, so the first place I'm looking at then is this ESDIC. I've known this area to go bad. lost a few during COVID. Yeah, you did actually, didn't you? A few passed at Dad's place as well. Right. Right, so I'm just checking for shorts. I'm in dial mode. We're getting 0.356, 0.584, 661, 361, 600, 600, 599, 600. Damn it. 600, 560. Let's try not to damage that chip any more than it already is now. Yeah, we're getting good readings there. Okay. This little transistor is, I believe, a 5-volt regulator. Yeah, that appears to be working fine. That's ground. So that transistor is a 5-volt reg for the HDMI port. Hold on a sec. Why is this shorted just there? I don't think it's meant to be. More to the point, who's been messing around here? R694. Let's pull up the schematic. Let's find out what this is. Right, bear with me a second. Right, so I've got the schematic here. It's R7000. Yeah, I think you're right there, buddy. Yeah, I've got the schematic here. Let's search for R7000. No, there is not 368 results. No results. Is it on the other schematic? Apparently not. Oh, it's R700, isn't it? Yeah, I got it, mate. No worries. My bad. Alright, so it was on the main schematic for the SoC. Right, so we've got HDMI video out. It looks like it does go down to ground. Does it? Yeah, it looks like it does go down to ground. But that's short on both sides. Right. HDMI TX3 driver lane swap. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's meant to be shorted on both sides according to the schematic. I think it's meant to be down to ground. I think it's meant to be putting something down to ground on one side. So you can see if R700 goes down to this resistor, down through this resistor. R700 goes down to ground. It comes from the redriver on lane swap. Oh, it's 0 ohm. I didn't even notice that. Is it? Oh yeah, so it is. So it is meant to be shorted to ground, isn't it? Okay, well, yeah. There you go. I'm so tired today. Right. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, it's 0 ohms, never mind. I'm just incredibly tired today. Cheers, Dream. Cheers for pointing that out, mate. Cheers for breaking my heart in me thinking that it was the right, I was in the right place. Never mind. Yeah, so I guess that's all checking out fine then. So it's meant to be shorted to ground. Alright, let's just hunt around then. Let's go on a little bit of a hunt. I'll actually... Let's go back to overhead. Two 0 ohms in series between ground and 3.3 volt though. Look again, it looked weird in the schematic. You need a smoke, yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't understand why you would be pulling, why you would have a, mind you, it's a 0 ohm link, so it's connecting two lines, two layers of the board together. But R699 is empty. R699 is no stuff. So yeah, they are in series, but it is no stuff. So it looks like they decided not to. So I guess if I'm seeing this correctly, so you got a redriver I2C enabled. It comes up through this 0 ohm resistor, and then it's it probably enable. I'm assuming it enables HDMI when it's pulled down low. Or, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. It's something like that. Didn't notice and all stuff. Yeah, don't worry. It's all good. Yeah. I could be wrong here. But I don't think it's that. So that's for a 3.3 volt standby line for HDMI. Right, let's see if I can find any test points then, I guess. Right, we've got a 5 volt test point just in this corner. I'll be looking at 5 volt rails. Yeah. Then again, I don't know if we get any power at all with a short on 5 volt. Right, we've got no short on that 5 volt rail. 3.3 gated. No short there. Oh shit, you can't even see. Yeah, there we go. Right, so so we've got a 5 volt test point down here, and that's not showing us short. Just off to the corner here by the HDMI, that's not showing us short. We have a 12 volt line there. That's that feels a little bit low for a 12 volt rail, to be honest. 0.364. It feels like it'd be a little bit low for a 12 volt, so I'll just keep that in the back of my mind for now. 3.3 gated is fine. VBAT is fine. Come on, give me some more test points, you prick. Don't know what that TP5 or TP6. VDRAM. Ah, there you go. Yeah, DRAM is fine according to that. That test point there is showing up as short, but I don't know what that is. It just says TP6, so it could be a ground point. VMEM. Yeah, 0.010. It's a very low impedance line. I'm going to assume that's fine. VMMIO 0.11. Yeah, I'll assume that's fine. GFX core, I think always shows up as short. CPU core is going to be very, very low impedance, and that's showing up as 0.003. Uh, 0.17. Whoops. Let's find some more rails. Don't think there are any more on this side. So let's have a look at the south bridge then. Interesting. Everything feels normal on that board. When I say feels normal, I mean, well, apart from that 12 volt rail seems a little bit low, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be that. It's probably normal. So I'm getting like a 0.3 volt drop to ground on the 12 volt test point on the SOC side. So, yeah. Coffee drinking time. Right. Okay. Let's get rid of that heatsink. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Right then, let's find some test points on here. Shall we? Let's get rid of these cables. Where are my test points? Give me some test points. Not seeing no test points. Also not checking the mob with the right orientation. Right. 3.3 volts standby appears fine. 1.1 volt standby appears fine. 1.8 volt standby appears fine. 12 volt on this board appears fine. 12 volt gated appears open line. That don't seem right to me. 12 volt gated is saying open line, and so is 3P3 FTD1. So 12 volt gated does seem open line, but 12 volt normal is fine. Interesting. Little bit odd. Little bit odd. And it's a little bit funny. It kills me inside. Come on, microscope. Work, you bastard. Right, okay, so we've got 12 volt gated here, and I'm assuming, I haven't looked at the schematic for this board yet, but I'm assuming that 12 volt gated is going to come through this MOSFET. This one just here. So let's just check the source on this MOSFET. 0.932. Sorry, the gate, sorry. Right, so this is going to be the source. This 12 volt gated here is going to be the source. And I'm getting open line. So we need to find out where that comes from so I can figure this out. So I'll scan the schematic quickly. So 12V underscore gated. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, damn it. I didn't click onto the schematic. So 12V underscore gated. No. V12PO underscore gated. Okay, right. 12 volt standby gate load switch. Looks like it comes from V12PO. No, in VREG 1P1 active enable. Comes through U24. I don't know. U24. That's an SOT23, so that's going to be the transistor. Yeah. So that's this transistor here. So it comes in here and through the MOSFET. Interesting. The question is, and the thing I don't know the answer to is that supposed to be open line? Ground there. So that's reading fine. We've got 0.415 on that side, and then we've got 0.932 on that side. C55 looks cracked. No, I don't know if it is. Coming up open line, so I don't think it's short. It's not short, Dream, no. I mean, I am getting a higher reading on one side of the resistor towards C55. I'm getting a much higher reading. I'm getting on this side of this resistor. I'll check what value that is in a minute, but on this side I'm getting 0.415 volt drop to ground, and on this side I'm getting 0.931. So yeah, I don't know if, I mean, what's the resistor? What resistor is that? It's R72. That's 2.5k. I mean, that's 51,000 ohms to ground, and that's reading dead on. I mean, it don't look the best. That cap don't look the best, does he? But I don't think it's cracked. Do you have a donor board? I do. Actually, that's a good point. I should probably check my donor board. If I can find the fucker. There it is. Right, there's a donor board. There is a donor board. And on this side of the resistor in diode mode we get 0.412, 0.926. That's reading fine, yeah. Because that's not actually a ground. This capacitor isn't connecting to ground. It's connecting from what I assume is 12 volt gated to 12 volt. Yeah, that's reading fine. Actually, let's just check. What was it I was getting open line on? Was it this 12 volt gated here? This line here? Open line. Oh, that's not even... I don't think that's even a test point for 12 volt gated. Yeah, I get open line there as well, so I think that's normal. I think I'm in the wrong place here. I think I'm looking completely the wrong place. Funniest username I've seen. I don't really pay attention to him, in all honesty, mate. I don't really pay attention to what's on people's devices. Yeah, I'm seeing naff all here. Honestly, I'm not finding anything on my donor board either. And it's just going to be a case of checking random stuff. I'm not finding anything on the test points. TP1, TP6, where's that, mate? TP6 1.8 standby. 1.8's not short, mate. I've checked it. 1.8 standby is not short. I have already checked that. 0.457. And on my donor board, yeah, around the same, 0.444. Right, I do have a group of test points over here. Actually, I did have an issue. I did find an issue once on U40. Nope, no issues there though. Yeah, no issues there. Right, so I've got a bunch of test points here, which I'm just gonna get diode readings off my donor board, because I don't know what they are. Right, so this should be around 0.4, 0.35, so that's rather low. this is ground, and then that should be open. Yeah. So that is reading fairly low, 0.356. On my donor board, that same test point is reading. Oh, alright, and now it's reading the same. Now it's reading 0.356. Alright, I'm fine. Right, the rest of them on the bottom row are either open line or ground, apart from the end one. Okay. Yeah, okay. Open, 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 open. I don't think most of these test points are in use. Right, we got 0.467 on there. 0.467, 0.467, 0.466. They seem normal. I'm just checking them on the donut. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're all normal. Yeah. Not finding much of anything on here, to be honest. Ground, open, ground, open, 480. Ground, open, ground, open, 476. Okay. Ground, 298, 476, 476, open, yep, story checks out on all them test points. Yeah. Four 117. Right, yeah. I mean, I could be here all day hunting through this stuff, trying to figure out what readings I'm meant to be getting. I am doing comparisons, by the way. Yeah, they're all checking out normal. Honestly, I have no clue. I have no clue. So here is what I think I might do. I think the only thing I can do, really, is try swapping the retimer. Right? I think that's the only thing I can do, because I'm not finding shit. Let's be honest, I'm not finding nothing at all. Anywhere. Like, nothing is showing up as short anywhere on this board. So I'm checking inside the connectors. Yeah, so nothing at all is showing up as short. Hey! Thank you to the anonymous tipper.
$20.
Thank you, mate. Oh! Does that look a little bit burnt to you guys? Because it does to me. How does that look to you guys? Looks rather burnt to me. I'm wondering if this has been a lightning strike one. Is that a break top left? I'll have a look in a minute, mate. No. Just a bit of bum fluff. It is definitely discoloured. It's this one's an Xbox Series X, mate, with a beep on beep off issue. So the retimer does cause beep on beep off issues, so I think I'm gonna remove this. These take a lot of heat. That's taking way too long to come off. That's heat seized on. That's seized on. Look at it. It's solid. But that chip is very much stuck on the board. Wow. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll show you how we deal with heat seized chips, shall we? You take the nozzle off. And we do that. That chip's screwed down regardless. That's more than when Jim super glued himself to himself. Oh, you gotta love it. That chip was definitely burnt and that took way too long to come off as well. Rachel has to get inhalers off me quite often. Well, off Sarah quite often. Like, she has to come to mine and just get an inhaler when she needs one. Because we get inhalers for the two eldest kids, but they don't use them as often as most people. So Rachel has to come and get inhalers off us. Which is really bad when you think about it. That the doctors won't give them her. Or won't give her enough. Right. One moment. I've got to find my Series X chips or a donor board. Okay. I've got a donut. Right, okay. So I'm going to pull this off the donor board quickly. I'm going to drop down to 440 degrees Celsius though. How's it going, David? I hope you're doing well, mate. Right then, there's a donor chip. Donor chip, donor chip, does whatever a donor chip does. Can he fix a motherboard? Yes it can, it's a donor chip. Look out, it's a donor chip. Donor, donor, give me a chip you do. I'm going crazy, it's an hour after 2. Right. Come on. Slow. Man, this area of the board really does take a lot of heat though, to be fair. I might need to recalibrate my machine, to be honest. Yeah, I think I need to recalibrate my machine. Doesn't feel like it's putting out enough heat. Could very well be on the way out, yeah. I'll get one ordered tonight. Had some use. He does get some use, mate, yeah. You're not wrong there, bud. Yeah, no worries, Rach. I think you need to get yourself to bed. How's it going, Steve? I will. Thanks for calling me Filipino and making every single other person start calling it me. You're nice. Oh dear. It's fine, there's only 259 people who are going to call me Filipino in future. You dilly penny better. No. Right. Yeah, enjoy your sleep, mate. That thing really didn't want to solder, no. Didn't want to live on an Xbox, that's what it is. Right. Alright, let's just check the orientation on this, mate. Let's just check the alignment on this, make sure we're good. Shove off, Rachel, go to sleep. We're good there. Trying to get a good view. Yep, that's solid. This side. Yep. I'm good, Robert. How are you, mate? And yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Alright. Must have been the camera angle, yeah. Alright then, so yeah, this is probably going to be testing. If it fails, then pick it up another time, I think, because it's getting quite late and I haven't eaten. So, good to hear, Rob. But Rachel, she won't go to sleep. Right, to be fair, Rachel's a bit like me. She don't sleep a lot. Neither do you guys every time I stream. I keep you all awake. Alright. So, I think the entire reason that this didn't work is because it didn't have the best damn thermal pasta in the world. So we're going to put some on. Someone actually asked me the other day, they said, is it important to get the thermal paste off the outside of the chip, the outside of the die? It's not super important, but heat does travel, so I like to put fresh thermal paste and get rid of all of the old thermal paste if I can. Just because heat does travel, so the outside of the chip, just because it's not the die, just because it's not the core, it's still going to get warm. So although you only need thermal paste on the die itself, ideally you want to be cleaning it all off. In an ideal world. And it's a whole new world. 100,000 thoughts of you. And I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go on. Don't ask me why I'm singing Disney songs. A whole new world. Right, well, that will do it. A 100,000 thoughts of you. Why haven't you participated in Eurovision? Because I can't sing. Well, I don't care, I'll sing anyway. Don't bother me. I would sing in front of 10,000 people if I had to. Because I like singing. Uh-oh. Where's the best damn thermal pasta in the world? X Factor next. I've lost my thermal paste. There it is. Right, this is the reason it didn't work. It's because it's not got the best damn thermal pasta that money can buy. But this one's all fucking mine, okay? And we're going to put an S for success. Alright? S for success. Except that S is not enough. A little bit of water on that thermal paste then. Is that a Duracell cardboard? No, it's to an SD card. I don't know where my thermal paste spreader is, so meh. Doesn't matter. Right, okay. Let's get this thing back together, shall we? A whole new world. 100,000 thoughts of you, and I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be. There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. Where the hell have my screws gone? My screws gone. My screws gone. Sing the solder rap. Now, Stezzy's this. Fuck off. Stez fixes the wrapper. I'm the type to lose a fight with a dyke. Damn it. I invested in a cordless, yeah. And I can't go back to where I used to be. I can see it going over. I haven't got a clue where that lid's gone. I lose them to every single bottle. All the time. I really do. Like, genuinely ain't got a clue where it's gone. Sorry, dude. And I can't go back. Don't know where the SSD cover's gone either. There it is. To where I used to be. Sorry, I never told you all I wanted to say, and now it's too late to hold you. I know I haven't put this on, I can sort that out another time. Do you need a Red Bull? Nah, I'm alright. Because you've flown away. I really can't sing. So far away. But I don't care if I can sing or not. Because I'll do it anyway. It's Wednesday. Auto tune. Watch this puppy start right up. If this puppy starts right up, I'll sing Justin Bieber. How's that? Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. I don't want to sing Justin Bieber. I feel like you could do better. Series X, mate, yes. Let's have a look. Nope. Ah, that might help. Nope. Nope. In fact, it's even worse. No. No, 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 no. That's it for tonight. No. Just shite. Yep. Nope. I'll continue it another time, guys. He's getting too late. I said it's too late to fix this shite. I said it's too late. Carry on my wayward son. Nope. Yeah, right, ladies, gentlemen, I genuinely appreciate all the support as always. I genuinely appreciate you all hanging out. It's been fun. This stream is going to redirect to Computer Booter's stream, if he's still, assuming he's still live. I think he's still live. So if you want to check out some more content, I highly recommend letting YouTube redirect you. Go and raid Mr. Computer Booter's stream. That would be awesome. So he's going to redirect when I end the stream. Go and raid him, say hi, tell him I sent you, and give him some stick. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out, I appreciate it. I will look at this on another stream. We did manage to get the PS5 working, so that's a win. So yeah, have a good night, take care everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.